The things that you have done that have got you to this point where you don't have freedom in your business, they're probably not going to be the things that create freedom, right? Doing more of them isn't going to help you to create more freedom. So instead, what needs to change? What needs to change before something can change in your business? Welcome back to Imperfect Action. This is episode 727. Today, I'm sharing some of the do's and don'ts for creating more freedom in your business. I have built a business that has given me a ton of freedom to travel, to work on the things that I want to chase the shiny objects, the creative projects that interest me, and to have fun hobbies and enjoy a life outside of just work. But that's my flavor of freedom, right? And yours is going to look really different. I have a lot of students who come into my programs who, for them, freedom is being able to work on their business 2 days a week and then be able to spend the rest of their week with their kids and with their family. So whatever your flavor of freedom is, and regardless of what that flavor of freedom is, there are some essential do's and don'ts to build that business that's going to get you to where you want to be. So keep these in mind as you start working towards that goal of creating freedom in your business. Okay, number one, do get clear on your vision and what freedom looks like for you in your business and your life. And don't let somebody else tell you what you should be doing, what you have to do, what freedom should look like for you in your business. You know, for me, freedom is having an empty calendar, having location freedom, having the time and space to work on fun, creative projects when I want to. But for you, could be completely different. And if you don't know what you want yet, that's okay. Maybe you just need to test drive it to see what you like and what you don't like. You know, for example, I needed to start building out a marketing agency many years ago now before I could realize that, hey, that actually isn't the right business model for me. That's not really what lights me up. I like to actually be doing the creative work, not leading a team of people who are doing all of the creative work. And I needed to work with retainer clients before I could realize that I actually preferred the novelty of one-off projects, which is why I only really work one-on-one in a VIP basis now. So if you are struggling to figure out what your vision is, what your flavor of freedom is, I have a free workbook you can download. It's called Escape the Messy Middle, and it'll help you to find that clarity on where your business is heading so that you can take those first essential steps. You can find focus on what you need to be doing and not doing to achieve that vision for your business. If you want a copy of that, shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'm there at stephtaylor.co. Send me EMM, just one word, EMM, or you can head to stephtaylor.co/EMM and you'll find that link in the show notes as well. Okay, number 2, do be intentional with your business model, even if you're just starting out, and don't rely on the business model that got you to a $50,000 year to be the same one that will get you to a $500,000 year or beyond in your business. It's really relatively quite easy to build a business that generates $50,000 a year if you're doing like a one-on-one service, for example. But then to scale that to, say, $500,000, you only have limited hours in the day. So you would need to potentially increase your prices by quite a lot because you can't add more hours into your day and into your week. So you can't take on more clients beyond that ceiling. Or you would have to change your business model. You would have to potentially hire other people to do the work, so go down that agency model, or you would have to look at ways that you can help your audience in a one-to-many offering, right? So from the start, get really intentional. What offers does your business sell? And how are these going to be aligned with your vision for your business? And then how does that allow you to scale and still give you freedom in your business? So be really intentional with these 3 things. I have a course, a very short course called Offer Less, Sell More, that is there to help you intentionally design and refine your offer suite so you can make more sales, help more people, and escape the all or nothing revenue roller coaster. You can find that at stephtaylor.co/OLSM, or you can shoot me a DM on Instagram at stephtaylor.co, send me OLSM, and I'll send you the link to find out more about that one. It's really just it's like 3 or 4 hour course just to get you to think about what are you offering in your business? What are you selling in your business so that you can reach that level of freedom in what you are doing day to day? Because the business model that you start out with probably isn't going to be the same one that gets you to where you want to go. Okay, number 3, do invest in systems and support and software, and don't keep doing everything yourself simply because you can do it. This one took me a long time to wrap my head around, but now I think about, is this the best use of my time? And if it's not, then potentially somebody else on my team can do it. And then when you spend your time on the things that are laying the foundations for long-term growth in your business, it means that you can grow a whole lot faster. You can create that freedom you want in your business a whole lot faster. Now, systems and support are kind of they're non-negotiable in a business that doesn't fall apart when you are offline. Okay. You can't run a business and expect to have that freedom where you can step away and be offline without having systems and support in there. And I see so many business owners questioning whether they should invest $100 a month in some software that's easily going to save them 10 hours a month. And if you value your time at more than $10 an hour, then kind of a no-brainer, right? But it is this chicken or egg situation where you're like, well, I'll invest a bit more when my business is making more money. But unfortunately, you need that extra 10 hours of time so that you can put the work in that's going to make you the money in your business. So I do get that catch-22 chicken or egg situation. But unfortunately, you do at some point need to make the scary investments, tiptoe a little bit outside of your comfort zone, and trust that you will be able to use that 5 hours, 10 hours, whatever time you free up, you'll be able to use that in a way that grows your business. Okay, next one. Do realize that what got your business here won't be what gets it to the next level. And don't keep doing more of the same things, hoping that they're going to just lead to the freedom and the growth that you want in your business. Because the things that you have done that have got you to this point where you don't have freedom in your business, they're probably not going to be the things that create freedom, right? Doing more of them isn't going to help you to create more freedom. So instead, what needs to change? What needs to change before something can change in your business? Because there's never going to be this point where we can just keep doing more of the same thing. We constantly, as we get to each new level, we need to start thinking, okay, great, this is what's worked to get me here. What needs to change? What needs to shift so that I can get to where I want to be, the next place? Okay, do ask yourself, what does the next level of my business require from me? Who does my business need me to be? And don't take this discomfort as the sign that you are on the wrong path. Doubts, fears, procrastination, all of those things that come up, they are a normal part of growth. And the next level of your business is probably going to require you to step outside of your comfort zone because you're growing. And that means learning to be comfortable in the discomfort if you want your business to grow. I'm sorry to break it to you. But, 5 years ago, I think about things that terrified me. And now I'm really comfortable doing those. 5 years ago, I was a shaky, sweaty mess when I spoke on stage. And now if you give me a microphone, I can't shut up. Like, I actually genuinely love public speaking now, and I always hated it. So the more that you embrace the things that feel uncomfortable, the more comfortable they begin to feel, and you might even begin to enjoy them. Webinars are another one. I used to hate the first webinar that I did. I hoped that nobody would show up. And now I jump online like 2 minutes. I go live 2 minutes before the webinar even starts just because I want to hang out with my attendees a little bit longer. Okay. And then the last do and don't is do learn to delegate and trust your team, and don't try to control everything. And this one is easier said than done. I know. I struggled with this one as well, but I've realized that freedom and control can't actually coexist, because when you're trying to control every element of your business, it's really stressful. Your mind is always on. It's always stressing about what's going on. And I know you're probably thinking, yeah, but nobody else can do it as well as I can. And that might be true in some cases, but A, that's not fair on your team because you're not even giving them a chance to show you that actually they can do a great job. And B, sometimes you just have to accept that good enough is better than perfect. If everything in your business needs to be perfect all of the time, you're really going to struggle to create a business that allows you to step away from your laptop without it all falling apart. Now, those are a couple of do's and don'ts. I think I will probably do a part 2 for this episode because I know there is a lot more that I could talk about, some more do's and don'ts in building a business that gives you freedom. If you're not already subscribed to the show, make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss that episode when I do a part 2 and you don't miss all of the other episodes that I release every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you've learned even just one tiny thing from this show so far, please take 30 seconds to leave a quick rating and review in Apple Podcasts. I read all of them. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much for listening. Catch you next time.